Hello guys, I am Shane Davis, 20-year comic book veteran, and I'm here once again with a new video. Please hit like, subscribe, ring the bell for notification while you're at it. We're on our way to 10,000 subs, and that would be a really big thing for this channel. I saw the Eisner Awards today, and I was like, Yanzi, I feel like doing a video. I felt like doing a video a few days ago, but we've been really busy, guys, with fulfillment of Inglorious Rex 2, so we have been slacking on the short videos. But this is a really weird time that nobody's talking about. And this goes back to the Ed Piskor's thing. But cancel culture should be talked about more and more. Obviously, you know, we've done videos on the Ed Piskor cancellation and so on. The Eisner nominations are up. And Alex Campi is listed. Again, who is Alex Campi? I guess if I buy the book on this award, I'll finally know. But so is Ed Piskor. And yet the industry really isn't talking about the comic industry and cancellation and the consequences of cancel culture. Let's get into it.
So here we have Ed Piskor nominated for his graphic novel album reprint. So they have an award for a reprint, and his nomination is for Hip Hop Family Tree, which there's a lot of critical acclaim to that, right? I believe a lot of very famous hip hoppers were involved in that stuff. So yep. He is nominated for that. Best graphic album new. Why do they have to call it album, by the way? Why can't they just call it a graphic novel or a comic book or whatever? Best graphic album. So high and fancy. Anyway, Parasocial. Oh, Parasocial. All right. But Alex Campi. Oh, I see. So here's my deal. Normally, under normal circumstances, if somebody names you explicitly and tells the entire world how they hold you responsible for causing them to take the ultimate way out.
Right.
You would think that people won't be rushing to honor you with awards anytime soon.
Right. Let me be frank about this and not walk between the raindrops on this. Ed Piskor named Alex Campi in his suicide letter. That's public. You can go out there and find it. Mainstream comics didn't really cover that part of it too much because it could be super problematic. His family is doing it. It's like a month. And I think it's a little over a month since he made that decision. We covered this in multiple videos. You can go back and check it out. I like to cover cancel culture. I feel like it's just like this crazy rabid dog running around the neighborhood. And if you call the dog catchers on cancel culture, then you must hate dogs. You're phobic against dogs. And it's like, no, that dog's going to chew some kid's face off one day. And I feel like that's what it is. It's basically, you know, people taking justice and ultimate cancel culture pollute you to the point you can never work again. That's what it is. A life without employment to rip away any type of achievements or career. For people who don't know, within a week from people attempting to cancel Ed Piskor, he basically lost an exhibit. His family got doxxed on the news. And he lost a TV deal of some sort that was a cash sum of $75,000. All in 1 week.
I think the worst part was when his own YouTube partner and fellow creator threw him under the rug, wasn't it? That was the absolute worst part.
Yeah, because at that point, the person you built the YouTube channel with and personality with just kind of distanced himself from you. I mean, they're basically calling you guilty. Now, this is from Valerie. We follow her on Twitter. There's some things she said here, and this was before the Eisners came out.
So Valerie has this to say about the Ed Piskor situation. The Ed Piskor stuff continues to be so interesting to me, in that here you have the high-profile death of a comics professional as a result, per the disease, which means from Ed's own mouth, of being cancelled by comics social media. And if you mention a death in any way in certain circles, I mean, mainstream comic circles, certainly, you are the bad person. You are the ass beep. You are committing a microaggression. Yeah, people were out there straight away. The moment this suicide note dropped, they were like, oh my gosh, we have to run interface and protect all these people that he named. We're not going to give you the list of names, but you should know that straight away you have people like Mark Wade trying to say, well, Comicsgate is responsible. Actually, it's like, all right, can you find the word Comicsgate in the entire letter?
All right.
Mark, you can. So what they did in the mainstream industry was that they basically every time they reported on it, which I think was what, maybe a grand total of 2 or 3 comics websites reported on it,
Right.
they made a point to omit any link to the suicide letter, claiming things like, oh, we cannot glorify suicide, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, you have major news outlets, people like Screen Rant and all that, having no problems sharing the letter whatsoever.
It's really weird. I mean, it's about Ed, obviously, but it's not anymore. I mean, I think we're at this point where it's like, why comics and cancel culture, right? This idea that people go around knocking each other out of their position. In here with the Eisners, right? Is there any better time not to really have a serious discussion in the American comic book industry about the consequence culture, the cancel culture, and companies, maybe major publishers starting to put out a stance? I mean, you remember that oath that everybody took years ago where it went viral, Tom King, Snyder, it was so virtuous for people to go out there and make a vow that they'll never touch women again, which ironically made you seem like you had done it. I don't see that happening with consequence culture or cyberbullying even. Like, however you want to do it. I see no industry reaction to this whatsoever. That's strange, right? I mean, a man took his life. As far as I could tell, with everything that happened, there wasn't ever even a police report written in a week. Never did anybody say, hey, there's something here to write a police report about. But yet the industry doesn't want to deal with it. Instead, we're going to hand out awards and everybody act like everything's okay. I'm sure Alex DeCampi will get one, and I'm sure Ed Piskor will. Yeah.
I think that would just be a way of, we honor his memory, but at the same time, don't blame Alex DeCampi, y'all. See, she's still a good person. Here's an Eisner to prove that she is.
Right. If you guys will hit like, subscribe, ring the bell for notification, and also Inglorious Rex 3 sign up is live. So if you guys will please go over here, consider signing up for Inglorious Rex 3, our next campaign that we plan to launch later this year. If you sign up, you will get secret tiers and discounts are included there, plus special lenticular cards that you can only get when you buy from the secret tier list. And it's always good to get on. I'll leave you guys with a trailer for Axcend to level up. You can also go check out on 9livescomics.com, and we'll catch you guys again with another video.
I dream of a world carefully crafted, beautifully flawed. This is Axcend. In this game of life, there is one thing that determines a victor. A player's ability to grow. A player's ability to evolve. A player's ability to survive. My name is Dog. Choose to play. Choose to upgrade. Choose to level up. Choose to Axcend.